Hi, my name is Jill Cruz, and I have a Master of Science degree in Human Nutrition, and I'm a certified nutrition specialist. I've been working in a busy functional medicine practice for over 6 years as the head nutritionist.
Hi, my name is Maria, and I have my master's in applied clinical nutrition, and I'm in the process of becoming a CNS.
Today we're going to show you delicious ways to incorporate lots and lots of veggies into your diet. Make sure you watch till the end because I'm going to show you a sample of what was in my shopping cart when I went grocery shopping yesterday. No matter what style of eating you choose, you're most likely going to have to incorporate a lot of vegetables into your diet. Sometimes people say to me, I'm sick of eating vegetables, or they're new to eating vegetables and salads and they just don't know how to prepare them, and they definitely struggle with preparing them in a delicious or appealing way.
Whether you're a novice and you want to learn how to make a salad, or you've been eating healthy for a long time and you just need some new ideas, here are 5 tips to get your veggie groove on.
Number 1, shred and dice. Number 2, get lots of variety. Number 3, add lots of goodies on those veggies. Number 4, dress those veggies. Number 5, smoothies and juice. By the end of this video, you will have learned how to prepare a variety of vegetables in a delicious and appealing way. Before we start, it is crucial that you understand why vegetables are so important in your diet. Maria, you know what?
What, Jill?
I'm hungry.
Knowing you, you're probably going to make a salad.
How did you guess? My friends tease me because I have salad at least twice a day, 365. So we're going to make a salad. And since we're going to make a salad, we're going to use this opportunity to show you tips for getting more vegetables into your diet. Shredding and dicing is a way that I like to get vegetables into my diet. How about you, Maria? Do you do that?
I love to do that. I think it's one of my favorite ways to get vegetables into my diet.
Yeah, actually coleslaw is something that I make a lot. So I'll shred the cabbage and the carrots, and I'll shred peppers in there as well. Sometimes I'll even shred with my knife collard greens and add them to coleslaw, which may be a little bit unconventional. But that way I can sneak in more leafy greens into the salad and my kids will eat it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Be sneaky about it.
Yes, yes. That's another way to get lots of veggies in, is to be sneaky about it. So I'm going to take a very sharp knife, and I have my collard greens here, and I'm just going to, as thin as I possibly can, kind of shred with a knife, and I'm not even that good at this. I'm not a chef at all.
Neither am I, but I will do anything to get my vegetables in.
Yeah, I mean, it just makes it so much more pleasant. So the reason why I shred them so small like this is because when you cook them, they get crisp and it's delicious. Or if you throw them in a salad, they're so small, people don't really notice that they're there. So what about you, Maria?
So I'm gonna shred the carrots. I think I'm gonna use the medium size.
Okay.
Because there's the large and the really small side.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about shredding is like you can do different sizes in a salad, which I think is awesome. Maria, you cut a piece of the cabbage off and now you're gonna shred it?
I'm gonna shred it, same thing with that I did with the carrots, and very simple. I'm gonna use, I think, the larger side, and so if you just like that.
The other thing is, you don't have to do this by hand. If you have a food processor, you can throw, I just chop up chunks of the cabbage and I throw it in the food processor and it shreds it for me. So you can do that with carrots, you can do it with cabbage, peppers, onions, I don't know, I'm sure there are lots of veggies. The greens don't come out so well in the food processor,
Yeah.
but hard things like onions and carrots, they come out really well in the food processor. So Maria, are you ready to see my amazing salad?
Yes, I'm ready to see you put it together.
This is just one sample of how I make salads every day. So I buy these box greens because they're super convenient, and to be honest, sometimes I'll make a salad and it will just be power greens with like a radish and that's it, you know, or I'll throw in the fermented vegetables. So it doesn't have to be this complicated at all. It can be super duper simple. But I do like to get a lot of, this is a great way to get variety into your vegetable repertoire. So, for example, I'll just take some of these power greens, I'll throw them in. I have some baby spinach here. You like spinach?
Love it.
Baby spinach?
So good for you.
It is very good for you, you're right. So I have some greens. I'm also gonna add some watercress, which I got from the farmer's market, and I love watercress. It's super nutrient dense. So already this may be getting into a zone of, if you're not a big vegetable eater, you may be like, okay, what's watercress? Well, this is watercress. I buy it at the farmer's market, and you can get it in the supermarket.
This one is actually really nice watercress. Usually you find it kind of like floppy, flimsy.
Yeah.
This one looks really fresh.
Yeah, well, that's the farmer's market. I'm
Yeah.
sure it is. So what else am I gonna throw? So I had diced some collard greens, so I'm gonna throw those in there, which people may be thinking, you eat raw collard greens. I eat them raw all the time. As long as you do this really thinly, they're great. I'm gonna throw, it's not really tomato season anymore, unfortunately. So I'm going to put some radish in here to get some color. One of the fun things about making a salad is try to think of getting a variety of color. So it's not just all green, but you have some green, you have some red, I'll put more in later. You wanna throw the carrots in?
Yep.
Now we have some orange from the carrots, and the cabbage is gonna go in there too, which is also shredded nicely. So this salad is, once we mix it all together, it is gonna be all combined together, and it's gonna be amazing. I'm also, today I bought some pea sprouts, and these are great just because they're so super nutritious. I'm just gonna chop them up a little bit. You don't even have to. Sometimes I buy alfalfa sprouts and I throw them in there. My kids love them, and the sprouts are really nutrient dense because it's like a plant. It's got all the potential of a plant that's about to grow. So they have a lot of nutrients in them. I have radicchio here, which also adds some color. It's bitter, so I really only, like literally, I just add tiny amounts of radicchio. I'll probably add more later. And then, of course, the herbs are so important. So I have cilantro and dill, and they're, not only are they absolutely fabulously delicious, but they're also very nutrient dense. Do you want to throw some dill in there?
Sure.
And a lot of times I'm short on time, so I'm just grabbing them, literally just picking them off the top and throwing them in.
Oh, it smells so good.
Oh my gosh, they're amazing. I always put, all year round, I put fresh herbs into my salads, all year round. Because, you know, in the summer you get them at the farmer's market or from your garden, and it's wonderful, but in the winter, yeah, I'm probably buying it from California or something, but this is what keeps eating vegetables fun, right here. Adding all of this variety and adding these fresh herbs. The other thing that I use all the time, and I don't know if you do as well, but are fermented vegetables. Sometimes, like I said, I'm in a hurry and I'll just throw some baby greens and then throw some of this garlic, naturally fermented sauerkraut, and it's got the garlic flavor. And the fermented vegetables have
Probiotic?
Yes, the probiotic, the beneficial bacteria. And so just by adding this, first of all, you're getting more fiber, you're getting more vegetables, but you're also getting the beneficial bacteria into your salad. So I'm gonna throw the regular garlic, and then I also got some, and they have red sauerkraut, which is amazing.
Oh, wow.
Fermented sauerkraut. And then this is fermented beets. So if you like beets and it's kind of a pain for you to cook them and go through all this process, you can buy them cooked and fermented with beneficial bacteria, throw them in your salad, and they have kind of a pickled, briny kind of taste, so it adds a different layer to your salad of taste and just experience. I also have here, do you know what these are?
Hearts of palm?
Yes! Do you want to cut them?
Yeah.
Oh, they're so good. If you don't like pickles, you may not like them, but they're actually pretty nutritious. They have a lot of fiber. So I love hearts of palm. I always put them in my salads as often as I can. I also love putting olives in my salads, and I'm getting really, really hungry doing this. I have some pitted Kalamata olives that I'm going to throw in, and I'm also going to put in this amazing, so you might want to add some protein to your salad. So if you did, you could put meat or eggs or cheese, or if you're vegan, you know, you can do all kinds of seeds and dried fruits and nuts into your salad. So I try to combine a lot of those things. So I'll put the feta cheese, and I'm gonna put pine nuts, which I usually toast first. Oh, they're amazing.
They're good, yeah.
Or I put walnuts or almonds or any kind of nuts into my salad. And so that is going to be, and then, okay, so if I'm gonna throw something on there really quickly, I'll just do some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and sea salt, and maybe a little garlic. So another great way to make vegetables exciting and interesting in your life is to add garlic and onions. Onions in particular are great. If you're not a big fan of leafy greens like kale or collard greens, add an onion. Open up an onion, slice it up, saute it with some garlic and some olive oil or butter, and then add your collard greens or your kale. And the onions are sweet, so they add this wonderful element to the veggies that you may, vegetables, some people find them bitter. So this can sweeten it up.
Is that a sweet onion or?
It's a yellow onion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just a regular, but when you cook them down, they get sweet. And I always, whenever I cook vegetables, I always use garlic. I'm sure you do too.
Yeah, all the time, and everything.
And olive oil. I pretty much use olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and butter or butter. So, and also you can use shallots, scallions. It's not just the plain old regular onions and garlic. You can use other things as well. So I make this salad all the time, and like I said before, usually what I do is I just pour some olive oil and some sea salt on there, and it's delicious. But if you want to get more exciting, this is a great way to dress up vegetables. Add oil or fats in the form of butter, and there's so many different types of oils. You don't just have to use extra virgin olive oil. You can use walnut oil or almond oil or hazelnut oil or flaxseed oil, and get more flavors into your salad. And there are, if you just Google salad dressings, I mean, there are so many salad dressings out there. And remember to check out the blog. I have a list of goodies that you can add to your salad or your plate to make vegetables more interesting. And also I have a list of different types of elements that you can add to a dressing. You don't even have to look up a recipe. You can just be creative. So the basic for me is olive oil and salt and apple cider vinegar. If I have a little extra time, I will take my mortar and pestle and I'll grab some of the garlic and just mash it. That's a lot, but it'll be good. And I pour some salt in here, and then I just mash it up. I don't know if you want to do that, but so I mash it up like that, and then it becomes
like a paste.
Like a paste, exactly. And then I add it to the salad, or I get a jar and I make a salad dressing. You can add mustard if you want sweet. You can add honey. You could add balsamic vinegar. I mean, there's so many different options for making a salad dressing that's really exciting. So basically, vegetables are boring unless you add some kind of fat, some kind of oil to it, and other things like garlic and onions and whatever else to spice up the veg. If you just try to eat like a bowl of steamed broccoli or boiled broccoli, you're gonna be miserable.
It's gonna be pretty boring.
So when I make broccoli, I saute it with a ton of butter and garlic and sea salt, and it's amazing. It's so good. Some people might not think butter is so healthy, but that's another story. You can do it with olive oil. Delicious smoothie before I blend it. Have some yogurt and collagen powder there, 2 tablespoons of soaked chia seeds, about 2 cups of greens that I smushed in there. Got some spinach and kale and chard. And then I have my raspberries, and I'm gonna put a little banana on top too, some ice, maybe add some water to dilute it. And that is where I'm getting 2 cups of veggies in for my breakfast. And there's my delicious smoothie! Okay, that's only half of it. I have to pour the other half in after I finish this one. But you can't really tell there's much greens in there, right? So you've learned 5 super duper great ways to get more vegetables into your diet and to make them interesting and delicious. What were those 5 tips again, Maria?
Shred and dice.
Get variety.
Add goodies.
Dress those veggies.
And smoothies and juice.
And remember that veggies are packed with fiber and phytonutrients and minerals and vitamins that all help to boost your immune function, support your GI health, and increase your energy and your vitality and improve your mood.
And they also help you keep looking young and maintain your weight.
So be sure to check out our blog, because all of the information that we talked about in this video is on the blog. So you don't have to memorize all of it. You can go there and see the lists yourself, and it will be a great resource for you to eat more veggies.
And if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button and share with your friends.
And we welcome your comments below. And we invite you to subscribe to the channel Body Beheld. I will be posting a new video every Thursday on all issues relating to personalized nutrition and health. So you'll get information about body tracking, about DNA testing, and unbiased information about nutrition, fitness, and lifestyle. If you're curious about what would be the best diet for you, take the Best Diet for Me quiz at bodybeheld.com. The link is below.